So this is a new project that I'm starting, and this is the first video of that project. Um, and what that project is a training journal, something like a movement training journal. And within the larger umbrella of movement, that'll include strength training and mobility training and conditioning and self-organization, self-coordination, balance. So a pretty wide range of things. And yeah, all of that training, I would say, is oriented toward the North Star for me, which is contact improv, which I'll have more to say at some point in time, I imagine, about. But just to briefly tee that up, as I see contact improv, it's a dance form that is an exploration of the principles of relationality in and through the human body and the forces of physics. So I'm training for that. To what is it to develop, to cultivate myself as a dancer in that realm, and cross training that with the movement training specifically. And seeing how those things relate and talk to one another. Um, Yeah, and continuing to ask my question, what is the movement training that is most in service of myself as a dancer and as a mover, that's thinking about movement and health holistically and hopefully in a healthy way, and just being aware of what I'm training in service of, because I've certainly had gone through periods in my life where strength training, I mean, it wasn't really even strength training. I would train for aesthetics primarily, and there was this obsession with being too small and wanting to be bigger, and so yeah, there's residue there. There's working through that. While I feel like I'm in a different orientation and place with it, just this question of, again, wanting to bring curiosity, bring awareness to the whole training process, and what I'm oriented toward. Another image that feels like something of a North Star for me is Kelly Starrett's image of the supple leopard. So that sort of as a guiding light in terms of what I'm moving toward as a mover, or what do I want to cultivate. What else is worth saying here? Yeah, I see contact and really the endeavor of movement training as both sapiential practices, that is, practices that are in service of generating wisdom, or have that possibility, that potential, and relatedly cultivating embodied cognition. So cultivating, refining the instrument through which I'm perceiving the world. I'm coordinating self and world, and refining that instrument, perhaps improving that instrument or growing that instrument. I can step into deeper layers of self-expression, freedom, play, and in that process come to know the world, perhaps more deeply and more thoroughly, know myself in context of the world more deeply and thoroughly. So yeah, just to say a little bit about the project and my hopes for, like, whatever this form is, whatever it becomes, this video journal. It won't be so much of a how-to thing. It'll more be like a live process, or what my alive process is, like a window in. The things that I'm doing, the things that I'm thinking about, how I'm thinking about what I'm doing, some of the principles that I'm exploring or playing with. And yeah, I'm not sure how many people will actually watch these, so I say that as a reminder to myself that I want to stay close to home. Like, what is the video journal that I would do just for me, even if I am making it public here. So yeah, exploring the questions, and I'm hopeful that in having some regular practice here of making these videos, um, that it'll bring a certain lens to the training process generally that will be in service of bringing awareness to that process, or perhaps refining or improving that process. So that's the project as I'm thinking about it right now, and I imagine I'll be posting soon.